Your gearbox is being destroyed right now. Not by bad luck, not by a faulty part, by 10 specific mistakes you're probably making every single time you drive it. I've already covered the habits that damage your transmission. Things like cold starts and hill holding. If you haven't watched that one, it's linked in the video description and comments. This video is different. This is the invisible damage. Things happening inside your ZF gearbox that produce no warning light, no noise, and no sign at all until it's far too late. Replacement cost, $4,000 to $7,000. In most cases, completely preventable. Mistake number 8 is the one that genuinely surprises people. Most BMW owners have no idea it's possible. Stay with me. Let's go. Mistake number 1. The parking sequence every BMW owner gets wrong. This one happens every single time you park on any kind of incline. And the correct way to do it is the exact opposite of what most drivers instinctively do. Here's what's actually happening inside the gearbox. When you select park, a small metal component called the parking pawl locks into a notched ring on the output shaft of the transmission. That pawl is what physically holds your car on a hill. Most drivers stop the car, select park, then apply the handbrake. In that sequence, the full weight of the vehicle transfers onto that small pawl before the handbrake takes any load at all. This is where it gets expensive. Over years, that notched ring wears down. In serious cases, it can crack. Repairing it means removing the transmission. And that bill is not small. The correct sequence is 3 seconds of difference. Stop the car, apply the handbrake first, then select park. The handbrake carries the car's weight on the slope. The pawl drops into the notch with almost zero load on it. Do it every time. It costs nothing. Mistake number 2. Running a weak battery and calling it a gearbox problem. Your BMW's automatic transmission has no mechanical connection to the gear selector. 0. Everything is electronic, including every single gear change command. That means the gearbox runs entirely on stable voltage from the battery. And here's where owners get badly caught out. A BMW battery doesn't fail suddenly. It degrades slowly, sometimes over months. While the car still starts, everything still appears normal, and the voltage under load has quietly dropped to a level that's destabilizing the transmission control unit. The symptoms look exactly like a transmission fault. Harsh shifts, gear hesitation, warning lights, unexpected fault codes. People spend money on gearbox diagnostics. Some authorize expensive repairs. The actual cause was a battery that needed a fraction of the cost to replace. Test the battery before you let anyone touch the gearbox. BMW's own guidance is battery replacement every 4 to 6 years regardless of whether it appears to be working. If your BMW is shifting strangely and the battery hasn't been replaced in that window, that's the first thing to check. It's the cheapest diagnostic step available to you. Mistake number 3. Letting the mechatronic sleeve leak go unaddressed. This is a small component, cheap to fix, and responsible for more BMW transmission warning lights than almost anything else on this list. Here's what most people don't know. Inside your ZF gearbox is a unit called the MECHATRONIC, the combined electronic brain and hydraulic valve body of the transmission. Where it connects to the rest of the gearbox, there's a small rubber and plastic sealing sleeve. Over time, that sleeve hardens, cracks, and leaks. Fluid pressure drops in the valve body. The result: harsh shifts, delayed engagement, transmission warnings, sometimes limp mode. Symptoms that feel exactly like serious internal damage. In most cases, the internals are completely fine. It's a sealing issue, a specialist repair, a fraction of the cost of a rebuild. If your BMW is showing transmission symptoms, get that sleeve inspected before anyone quotes you for anything bigger. Mistake number 4. Using manual mode as a daily driving habit in traffic. Paddle shifters and manual mode are genuinely good features. On an open road, they give you real control. The problem is how most owners actually use them. A lot of BMW drivers run through town in manual mode, holding third gear at 30 miles an hour, overriding what the software would naturally select. It feels engaged. It feels sporty. Here's what it's actually doing. The ZF 8-speeds clutch packs are engineered to operate efficiently in the gear the software selects for each speed and load condition. Override that in stop-start conditions, and you're building heat the low-speed cooling system can't properly manage. The D clutch pack, which handles gears 4 through 8, is the most commonly worn component in high-mileage ZF units. Aggressive manual mode in city traffic is one of the documented causes. Bottom line, manual mode is for open roads. Leave it in drive in town. Mistake number 5. Ignoring a weeping transmission pan gasket. This one usually starts as a faint smell, sometimes a small stain on the driveway. Most owners dismiss it. That's the mistake. Here's why a small leak is a big problem on a BMW automatic. The ZF8 Speed has no dipstick. The fluid level is set precisely during servicing, and there's no practical way to monitor it between services. A slow leak from the pan gasket quietly reduces the level, without a single warning light, until the gearbox is running low enough to overheat and lose hydraulic pressure. That's when the internal damage starts. And it doesn't announce itself. It accumulates. If you see any staining under the transmission, don't wait. The pan, gasket, and integrated filter are replaced as a combined kit. It's a straightforward service at a reasonable cost. Compare that to what develops if you leave it. Mistake number 6. Skipping the transmission adaptation reset after a fluid change. This is a mistake that happens directly after doing the right thing. You've had your transmission fluid changed, which is absolutely correct. But after the service, the shifts feel different, firmer, sometimes harsh, and owners assume something went wrong. Here's what actually happened. The ZF8 Speed uses adaptive shift logic. Over thousands of miles, it learns your driving style and calibrates its shift pressure accordingly. That learning is stored in the transmission control unit. When you change the fluid, the adaptive values calibrated for old, degraded fluid are now controlling a gearbox with fresh fluid that behaves differently. The system is applying old logic to new conditions. The fix is simple: a transmission adaptation reset. It clears the stored values and lets the system relearn from scratch. Minutes with the right diagnostic tool. If your garage didn't mention this after your last fluid service, it's worth asking about. If you use Carly at home, it can perform this reset on most BMW models. Mistake number 7. Never updating the transmission control software. Your BMW's transmission is controlled by software, and that software gets updated. Most owners never know this is happening, or not happening, in their case. BMW engineering continuously refines the shift mapping, the torque converter lockup strategy, and the adaptive parameters for the ZF gearbox. Dealer service visits apply these updates as standard. Independent garages without BMW's system cannot. If your BMW has only been serviced at an independent that lacks BMW's diagnostic software, or if service intervals have been stretched, there's a real chance your transmission is running original software from the day it left the factory. This is where it gets expensive. Some of the earliest software versions had shift pressure mapping that was demonstrably harder on the clutch packs than later revisions. BMW identified this and corrected it. Owners on updated software get better calibrated shifts. Owners who never updated are getting the original, harder shift behavior. Thousands of times a day. Ask specifically at your next dealer visit. Has the transmission control software been updated to the latest version? If not, request it. It's included in a standard service. Mistake number 8. Using kickdown at motorway speed as your default overtake. This is the one I mentioned in the hook. The one that surprises people. BMW's kickdown function. Full throttle past the resistance point at the bottom of the accelerator travel is a legitimate feature. It's completely safe when used correctly. The issue is when it becomes a habit at motorway speed. Here's what's actually happening inside the gearbox. Picture this: 7th or 8th gear, 70 miles an hour, you decide to overtake. Instead of building throttle progressively, you plant the pedal and trigger kickdown. The transmission drops from 7th or 8th down to 4th or 5th, under significant torque, in fractions of a second. Each clutch pack engagement at that speed and load produces a heat spike. Occasionally, the gearbox handles it. It's designed to. Repeatedly, as your standard overtaking technique every day on the motorway. You're accelerating clutch pack, or with every single maneuver. Here's the better technique. Plan the overtake. Select a lower gear manually with the paddle before you need the acceleration. Pull the power smoothly. You get a faster, cleaner overtake, and your gearbox lasts significantly longer. Mistake number 9. Assuming all ZF-compatible fluids are equal. I've already made a video on using the completely wrong transmission fluid. This is a different mistake, and it catches people who think they're doing the right thing. ZF-compatible does not mean ZF-approved. Walk into any motor factor and you'll find fluids labeled ZF8 speed compatible, Lifeguard 8 equivalent, meets ZF specifications. Some are cheaper, some are genuinely fine, but the ZF8 HP's clutch packs and valve body are calibrated around a very specific friction modifier package and viscosity profile. A fluid that doesn't precisely match those characteristics can cause torque converter shudder at motorway speeds, and in some cases contributes to valve body wear over time. Bottom line, this is not where you economize. Genuine ZF Lifeguard 8, or BMW's own ATF3. These are what every BMW transmission specialist I've spoken to puts in their own cars. They cost more. The gearbox costs $4,000 to $7,000 to replace. Do the maths. Mistake number 10. Never checking for stored transmission fault codes. Your BMW's transmission is logging data about its own health right now, whether you know about it or not. Here's what most owners miss. The ZF8 speed stores fault codes in its control unit. Pressure deviations, shift timing irregularities, solenoid performance. Some trigger a dashboard warning immediately. Many don't. They sit stored in the system, accumulating, until the fault reaches a threshold serious enough to alert you. By the time the warning light appears, the gearbox has often been running in a compromised state for weeks or months. A minor repair has become a major one. This is where it gets expensive, and it didn't have to. A standard OBD2 reader won't access BMW's transmission codes. You need software that talks to BMW's systems properly. Tools like Carly, linked in the description, can read full transmission fault codes from a smartphone on most BMW models. Scan for codes every 3 months. 5 minutes. Think of it as a blood test for your gearbox. Catch the problem early, and the cost of fixing it is a fraction of what it becomes if you wait. The fluid service interval. What ZF actually says. Before the close, I want to address something that connects nearly every mistake on this list. BMW markets many of their automatics as lifetime fill. No fluid change required. ZF, who actually builds the gearbox, disagrees. Here's what ZF actually says. ZF's own service documentation recommends a fluid change at 80,000 to 100,000 kilometers under normal conditions. That's 50,000 to 62,000 miles. For more demanding use, regular towing, frequent short journeys, performance driving, they recommend 60,000 kilometers, around 37,000 miles. BMW's lifetime means the warranty period. After that, the fluid degradation and the damage it causes is entirely your problem. The service, new pan, integrated filter, correct fluid. Typically $200 to $350 at a specialist, against $4,000 to $7,000 for a rebuild. If you don't know when your fluid was last changed, or the answer is never, that is the most important thing to address after this video. 10 mistakes, most of them invisible, none showing up on a warning light until the damage is done. The parking sequence you've probably been getting wrong since you bought the car. A failing battery impersonating a gearbox fault. A mechatronic sleeve leaking where you can't see it. Manual mode doing slow damage in traffic. A pan gasket quietly weeping fluid away. The adaptation reset nobody mentioned after your last service. TCU software that's never been updated. KICKDOWN at speed wearing the clutch packs down one overtake at a time. A compatible fluid that isn't quite right. And fault codes sitting in your transmission control unit right now that you don't know are there. None of this is complicated to address. Most of it costs very little. All of it costs significantly less than a gearbox that's been damaged by years of small, avoidable mistakes. I've put together a transmission care reference. One page with the correct service intervals, the right fluid specs for each BMW gearbox, and the early warning signs to check for. Link is in the description. And if you want to read your own fault codes at home, Carly is what I use. Also in the description. If this video saves you from a £4,000 to £7,000 or dollar transmission bill, hit the like button. It takes 1 second, and it helps this channel reach BMW owners who need to see this before they get the bill. Drop a comment. Which number on this list did you not know about before today? Just put the number. I read every single one. And if enough of you pick the same one, I'll make a full dedicated video on it. See you in the next one.